If you started something new today and got just 1% better every day, in a year, you'd be 37.78% better than when you started. But here's the harsh truth. Most people never make it that far. They quit before they ever see the results. Why? Because progress doesn't work the way we expect it to. You put in the work, but nothing seems to change. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and still, no big breakthrough. And that's where most people give up. But what if I told you that the results you're looking for are right around the corner? You just don't see them yet? The biggest reason people quit? They don't understand how progress actually works. Most people believe that if you put in X amount of effort, you should see X amount of results. Like a straight, predictable line of growth. If you go to the gym, you should see muscle definition in a few weeks. If you start a YouTube channel, your videos should start gaining views quickly. If you start a new skill, improvement should be noticeable within days. But that's not how it works. Real progress doesn't follow a straight line. It's exponential. At first, it feels like nothing is happening. You're putting in the work. You're showing up every day. You're doing everything right. And yet, no major changes. This is where most people give up. Not because they're incapable, not because they don't have potential, but because they don't see results fast enough to believe it's working. But here's what they don't realize. Progress is happening. It's just happening beneath the surface. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, take care of it, but for weeks you see nothing. No leaves, no sprouts, no sign of growth. It looks like nothing is happening. But underground, something is happening. The seed is taking root. It's building a foundation. It's preparing for the moment when, suddenly, it bursts through the soil. That moment when the seed finally sprouts is not the beginning of growth. It's the result of everything that came before it. This is what's called the plateau of latent potential. The time when you're improving, but you can't see it yet. Think of an ice cube sitting in a freezing room at -5 degrees Celsius. You raise the temperature 1 degree at a time, but nothing happens. The ice remains solid. You increase it to -4 degrees Celsius, then -3 degrees Celsius, then -2 degrees Celsius. Still, nothing changes. At this point, most people would think, why am I even doing this? I put in so much effort, but I see no difference. But if you keep going, if you push past the frustration, something incredible happens. At 0 degrees Celsius, the ice begins to melt. Not because of that one last degree, but because of all the small changes that came before it. Most people quit at -1 degrees Celsius, right before the breakthrough. What if you're at -1 degrees Celsius right now? What if the results you're chasing are just one more push away? This is why patience matters. This is why consistency matters. Because the real transformation happens when you keep going, even when you feel like nothing is working. So how do you push through when it feels like nothing is working? How do you keep moving forward when progress feels painfully slow? The truth is, everyone struggles with this. Even the most successful people you admire, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or creators, they all had moments where they wanted to quit. But they didn't. Not because they had superhuman motivation, not because they were lucky, but because they had systems in place that kept them going. Here's how you do it too. Most people quit because they're obsessed with results. They go to the gym for 2 weeks, don't see a six-pack, and give up. They start a YouTube channel, don't get thousands of views right away, and quit. They begin learning a skill, struggle with it, and decide, maybe I'm just not good at this. But this mindset is what holds them back. The people who succeed, they don't chase instant results. They focus on the system, the daily actions, the habits. Instead of "I want to lose 10 kilograms, focus on "I'll exercise for 30 minutes every day." Instead of "I want to make $10,000, focus on "I'll create something valuable every day." Instead of "I want to be confident," focus on "I'll put myself in uncomfortable situations until it feels normal." Small actions repeated daily create massive results over time. And if you commit to the process, the results will come automatically. Here's why most people quit. They think they're making zero progress, when in reality, they're improving, but just can't see it yet. Think about it. If you go to the gym for a month, you probably won't notice much difference in the mirror. If you start reading every day, you won't feel smarter overnight. If you start posting online, you won't gain thousands of followers in a few weeks. But progress is happening, just beneath the surface. So you need to find ways to track your progress. Track your workouts. Even if you don't see changes, you'll realize you're lifting heavier than last month. Journal your habits. Over time, you'll see how much you've improved mentally and physically. Document your journey. When you look back at where you started, you'll see just how far you've come. Your progress is real, even if you can't see it yet. This is the hardest part. There will be days where you feel completely stuck. Days where your motivation is gone. Days where you start questioning, is this even worth it? This moment, the feeling of being stuck, is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Most people quit here. Winners keep going because they expect the dip. They know that progress is not a straight line. There will always be slow, frustrating moments where it feels like nothing is happening. The key? Don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself, this is just the dip. If I push through, I'll get to the other side. And when you do, that's when everything changes. You're closer than you think. Right now, you might feel stuck. Right now, you might feel like progress is invisible. Right now, you might be at -1 degrees Celsius, just before the breakthrough. But what if you're just one push away? What if you're one more workout away from seeing results? What if you're one more skill session away from unlocking your potential? What if you're one more video, one more attempt, one more step away from success? Would you really want to quit now? Because the people who make it, they're not the smartest, they're not the most talented, they're simply the ones who refuse to give up. And that can be you. Keep going, on fire.